Hadn't seen her in years when I walked into that charity gala, carrying nothing but a simple clutch and a calm smile. We used to be inseparable once, sharing cheap coffee and big dreams, until success pulled us in opposite directions and silence replaced friendship. When our eyes met, there was a flicker of recognition, quickly masked by polished confidence. She was introduced as the CEO of a fast-growing tech firm, applause following her every step. Standing beside her was her husband, dressed sharp, scanning the room like he owned it. When she introduced me, his smile tightened, the kind reserved for people he had already decided were beneath him. "So what do you do now?" he asked, his tone light but loaded. Before I could answer, he chuckled and said, "These events can be intimidating if you're not used to this world." My old friend laughed softly, not correcting him, not meeting my eyes. I felt the sting, not because of his words, but because she let them land. Once, she had known every struggle I carried, every risk I took. Now, I was just background noise in her success story. We were seated at the same table, and conversation drifted to investments and power moves. Her husband spoke loudly about valuations and influence, throwing numbers around like trophies. When I mentioned finance, he waved it off, saying, "Real money plays at a different level." I nodded, letting him believe that. What he didn't know was that I preferred silence to boasting. My wealth didn't sit in headlines or interviews. It moved quietly, deliberately, where noise wasn't required.
Later that evening, a representative from her company approached me discreetly, thanking me for my long-standing account and asking about renewing a major partnership. Her husband's confident expression cracked as he realized the conversation involved me. I excused myself and stepped aside with the representative. Calmly, professionally, I informed them that I'd decided to close my account effective immediately. $50 million, withdrawn without drama, without raised voices. Word traveled fast. My ex-friend approached me, her face pale, asking why I hadn't said anything. I told her I didn't need to. Respect should have come before recognition. Her husband tried to recover, apologizing with forced humility, but it was too late. His assumptions had already done the damage. Power, I had learned, doesn't announce itself, it reveals others. As I left the gala, I didn't feel victorious, just clear. Success hadn't changed her as much as silence had changed me. Walking into the night, I understood something simple and final. The loudest lesson is the one taught without a single word.